Hey YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul. Today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a deep house synth / stab, and I'm also going to show you a cool way to make an unlimited amount of deep house sounds by clicking one button, and we'll get to that by the end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's go ahead and bring in our synthesizer that we'll be working with, and that is the ES2 synthesizer within Logic. And we are going to be working off of a preset, and I'm going to load it in right now. It does go off of my screen here, but the category is sequence elements, and we're going to bring in something called basic dance. And it sounds something like this. So the first thing we want to do to get sort of a deep house kind of vibe, for our first oscillator, we're going to move this up to sort of the offset square wave, and it sounds like this. Second step we're going to do is kind of move our analog knob here and kind of push it up to taste. Now I feel that we don't need a lot of detuning happening on our oscillators here, so I'm just going to pull it up a little bit. Which goes against everything I usually show you guys. I usually say push up the analog knob, but in this case, a little goes along the way. Now let's go ahead and just bring in some glide, so we glide in between our notes. Alright, so that is pretty much your starting point to create an unlimited amount of deep house synths and stabs. Now, this is just a sound on its own, but if we want to create a nice chordy stab, I'm going to show you a quick thing to do right now. You don't have to play chords in a controller or keyboard. ES2 is going to do all that work for you, and we're just going to detune the oscillators to give us a chord. So for our first oscillator, we're going to go and push this up 19 semitones. This is sort of like a basic deep house thing. So we're going 1 octave up plus 7 semitones. And to make it more of a chordy vibe, oscillator 2, we're going to push this up to about 15 semitones. Now if that's too dark, you can kind of push it to 16, and really the reality is you can kind of play around until you get a sound that you like. But now we sort of got some deep house chords, and we're just triggering one note on our keyboard controller, but we're actually playing a chord because these oscillators are getting detuned by a certain amount of semitones. So now we got a nice stabby deep house synth sound going on. Now let's go ahead and show you how to create an unlimited amount of deep house stab synths. So before I get to it, this preset right here is going to be saved in the description box below. So this is what you guys are going to want to start with, and then we're going to do the next steps, which is what I'm about to show you. So in this randomize section, we're going to take this slider and push it all the way up to 100%. And in this drop down, we're going to select waves, so that it only adjusts the oscillator waves within the plugins, and all these other parameters are going to stay the same because that's what we want to stay the same. So let's go ahead and hit play and start hitting random until we get something that we like. So let's say we like that sound right there. We can go ahead and adjust some of the parameters to make it our own. Let's say we don't like that, just push back some stuff and hit random again. Now you can go ahead and sort of keep hitting random until you get a sound that you like. You get the idea here. And you're just pretty much creating an unlimited amount of deep house sounds that is based off of that preset that I showed you moments ago. So that's pretty much it. You have everything you need to go ahead and create a nice, cool, deep house sort of sound for your future productions. Once again, that sort of default deep house preset is going to be found in the description box below as a link. You can click that, download it, load it in, and start hitting that randomize button. And you got yourself some nice deep house sounds right there. So if you have any questions on this, you can ask me in the comment section below. If you are new to I'm a Music Mogul and want more deep house tutorials like this one, remember to hit that subscribe button. And as usual, guys, I'll talk to you all in the next one. Talk to y'all soon. Later. Peace.